Aye, lads.
So the qualifier is this weekend. It's best of 3. I would like to... I've only really been playing best of 1 recently for Historic because that was the play-in event was best of 1, so it's now time to get ready for best of 3. This is the best of 1 deck I played. And I would like to try this first, I suppose. 2 Rebuke easiest first. I think I want to play all 4 Rebukes main in best of 3. I'm sure maybe there's some stats on this deck, man. I posted this deck on Twitter, so maybe some people tried it and we can see like what individual cards are performing well. Oh, there is. 500 games in Plat to Mythic. A few people tried it. Card stats me. I'm not sure how I feel about the reverse engineer. I wouldn't I was concerned about that. I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of the worst cards. Yeah. I didn't know what to play in that slot, man. I never found anything good. I just thought reverse engineer was the least bad. The caskets were good. That's nice. Let's see overall what's going on. So Neocyst is the only card that you really miss from playing Lurrus, right? Like the Thought Monitor is below mid and the Karn is terrible, so that's fine. Alright, best of 3. Let's get even the cards that people are just trying out. Get especially the cards that people are just trying out. Sigh bad. Yeah. So Prototype sucks, which is good. Because we've not been playing that. Wow, Veto. Terrible. So I guess these are like sideboard cards, I suppose, that people are trying. Hushbringer, Cage, Devout Decree, Dispute, Emery, Crypt, Bolt, Spell Pierce, Needle, Bankbuster, Hearse, Negate. They all kind of make sense. Cage, though, like, why Cage? What the hell does Cage even block these days? Nothing. Coco and Muxus? I mean, does anyone even play Coco? Hushbringer, yeah, Hushbringer's always a nice sideboard card, but what does it actually do in this meta, though? What do people even play in Historic Best of 3, man? Boros, Goblins, Midrange, Azorius Affinity and Wizards? Like a few Gandalfs, I suppose? Give me 1 sec, chat, then we'll start on a sideboard, see what's up. One thing I do want is a second reality, because the one game that I did lose in the play-in, we went 6-1, and the one game that I did lose was basically to not having 2 realities in the deck. We would have won if we had 2 against the enchantment deck. Let's do 2 reality, 2 casket, 4 hole. Alright, what the hell is your sideboard, dude? Hearse? Dispute? You can probably play like 4 disputes, can't you? Oh yeah, we need these Hushbringers. Like, I don't know what I'm using Hushbringer against, though. You can probably play 4 disputes. Against, like, just come to Gandalf with 4 rebukes, 4 disputes, and try and win. How do we win? How do we win mirrors? You know, like artifact mirrors. How do we beat people playing the same deck as us? How do we beat people playing Boros? How do we beat people playing like the Thought Monitor version of Blue-White? Karn? Nah, I mean, we can't play Karn. Karn is useless, right? You can only play Karn if you're already miles ahead on board. Hurkyl's Recall. I don't know what that is. That is a card which doesn't exist. Helade's Intervention. It's destroy though, right? You want Hierkel. It's also a card that doesn't exist. Just 4 Disputes for Gandalf, 4 Hushbringers for Creature Andes, some Hearses. So we've got 2 more Hearse on top of our 2 Lanterns. And then Artifact Mirror cards, basically. Skydiver. Yeah. Now we're thinking, chat. Now we're thinking. Gain control of Artifact. It's not even non-land, man. You can just steal their lands. You can steal, like, Foundry's a great target, Land's a great target, Esper Sentinel. Diver gets hold, though. Yeah, but they don't get their thing back, though. It's just fully yoinked. I'll take 4. My sideboard is 4 Dispute, 4 Hushbringer, 4 Skydiver, and 2 Hearse. Bro. I'm not going to complain about it. That's fucking sick. So are we saying that we don't care about Rakdos? Not really. I mean, it's a fucking standard deck, isn't it? What do you mean you can't target lands? You can. Gain control of target artifact, not target non-land artifact. Lands don't have mana value. Yeah, they do. They have 0 mana value, right? But I know it sounds like nerge, but it's actually it's an important difference, right? Okay, two main deck cards. 2 main deck cards. I'm gonna start with this. I would like to play against Rakdos though, so that I can find out if I care about them or not. Hushbringer is okay against Rakdos anyway, though. Is it not? Yeah, maybe not. I guess, like, Dispute is actually not that good, is it? Annoyingly. Because Dispute, you can't counter Purge with Dispute. So I guess we need counter spells that are good against blue-white control and Rakdos. So it can't be Dispute. There's also Merfolk, yeah. But we don't really need more counters against Merfolk because our removal spells are very good against Merfolk. So we're not too scared of Merfolk. Yeah, against a deck like that, it doesn't have, what I'm saying is it doesn't have to be counters. It can be removal instead. And our removal is much better than our counters, so we're only really using the counters against the deck where our removal is bad. Okay. Well, I guess I'll take 2 Pierce, 2 Veto. 2 Pierce, 2 Veto. Main deck, I need a Shadowspear. Main deck, I need a Michiko's maybe? Casket maybe? A Spell Bomb is just it's a boomer card, isn't it? It's bad. Shadowspear's cracked versus Rakdos. Like, Rakdos is probably the deck I'm least scared of, man. I just don't, I've got no respect for a standard deck in Historic. I'll try a 3rd Michiko. Alright, let's play some matches, chat. Let's see how our... Obviously, our sideboard is a little basic at the moment, but it's we've got a starting point at least, and then we'll work it out from here. Bankbuster tech for blue-white control. Bankbuster, dude. That's a card that's good against Rakdos and blue-white control. Thank you. Thank you, Untapped. Alright. Cut Pierce or Veto for 2 Bankbuster. What do we want? Do we want the Pierce or do we want the Veto? I think we want the Pierce, man. Veto is just sus, isn't it? You hate Pierce? Dude, Spell Pierce is such a good card. They both suck. How about neither? Alright, man. Okay, fine. Just Veto, I guess. Veto is the most likely to find a little bit of use outside of those 2 matchups too. So let's try this for now. So we've got 4 Rebuke, 2 Veto, 2 Bankbuster. Sounds kind of reasonable. Memory Lapse is in Arena, yes, but it's been banned. Because it is fuck that card. The Caribbean Rhythms, huh? Counter and Time Walk for 2 is very strong, man. Alright, chat. Straight into it. It's very possible that just 4 Bankbusters is the correct play. But we'll see. Because Bankbuster is crazy, man. It really do be crazy. Alright, that attack was terrible. Turn your fucking brain on, please. I do want to try Hushbringer though. Against Rakdos, there's a lot of decks where Hushbringer just completely hoses them. And I mean, obviously you'll play Hushbringer against those, but it doesn't completely hose Rakdos, but I think it could still be worth a try. Terrible versus CROKEYZ. I mean, it's not great versus CROKEYZ, I agree. Little Lantern top deck would do nicely. Ensoul Artifact, huh? Two mana open is highly sus, yes. This is why Michiko's in the deck, though. Guess they could CROKEYZ here, but... Wow. No CROKEYZ, man. So greedy. Surely we win these, chat. Surely we win these. It's a close game. You can't lose against a standard deck. That's a best of 3, man. We can lose one of the games, but we will not lose 2. Such sus gameplay from opponent here. We lose these? I don't know. They're dead to a Michiko's. They're not dead to a Hallowed Fountain, though. I am. Oh, man, I'm still reasonably confident about this game. They're always dead to another Michiko's, and they will probably lose to another Ensoul Artifact, so we've got plenty of draws to keep going. Kinda wish we had one more mana, but I think it's okay. But what a grind fest this game is, Jesus. We're dead to a land, man. That's a bit spooky. I don't want to be dead to a land. We're in a casual one. The most casual one of all time. Honestly, that would not be the best attack I've ever seen. That is a questionable attack. Okay. How are they not dead, man? This is madness. How am I not dead? It's a close game, dude. Let's see what happens. Fed to CROKEYZ? Nah, they need to like blood token into Kozilek or something to get CROKEYZ out. They can't blood token into Thoughtseize though. We are dead to Stitcher's Supplier. Karn? What? Yeah, insane counter, by the way. Karn counters this deck, Smile. Unbelievable counter. I can't believe it, but we won the game. Truly can't believe it. This is one of the closest games I've ever had, though. My god. Okay. Yep, Bankbuster. Yep, Veto. Yep, Hearse. And I guess we're trying the Hushbringers, huh? So our Michikos are getting a little bit worse here. Although I guess Michiko's is better than Ensoul, isn't it? Ensoul against Rakdos specifically. Ensoul is still good on our lands, but it's not really good on anything else is the problem. Opponent's deck is off meta and made mistakes. This feels like a bad matchup. How is it a bad matchup, man? They're just playing a standard deck, bro. What's the big deal? I think that's worth a veto, man. Sentinel's a card. Not having any of our graveyard hit is a little spooky. But I think this is okay so far. I think we just really need a graveyard hit card and then one of our removal spells. This should be okay. Alongside the Bankbuster. Feel like that would be enough. There's the counter. And a graveyard hit spell, please. We'll get 2 hearths and 2 lanterns. Land to fetch Lurrus there would be so good, but we have to remove the Fable. But I guess maybe it's actually okay to be drawn with the Bankbuster. Means we'll get the treasure and the token next turn. This game is winnable, I think. Feels bad that we can't quite Eiganjo here, but... Winnable, chat? Winnable? What do you think? It's gonna be hard. Damn. Counter? Okay. Bankbuster is sick, though. Bankbuster is very sick. Turn one bullshit, here you go. What do you mean bullshit? Well, I mean, they can only kill one of our things, so... Okay. Good start. Alright, we learned a lot there. We learned that against Rakdos, Bankbuster is the nuts. And Veto is honestly pretty bad. We didn't really get to learn if Hushbringer is good or not, but opponent was scared of it. They were like trying to kill it constantly. Let's keep going. Rebuke? No, I've got 4 Rebuke main. We're deciding over the sideboard cards. Hushbringer helps CROKEYZ. I think that's okay, man. We've got so many removal spells. It helps their CROKEYZ, but it makes every other card way worse. And I think the Hushbringer, although it lets them keep the CROKEYZ in play, they don't get the discard or anything, right? So we do actually get to untap and remove it before they get to discard. Am I correct in saying that? So it can help with their CROKEYZ, but it can also make their CROKEYZ worse. By just sticking it in play and letting us use a hole or whatever. And it does hurt a lot of the rest of their deck. The downside to the Hushbringer against Rakdos is not that opponent plays CROKEYZ. The downside to it is that Ingenious Smith is also a good card against Rakdos, and we have to cut our Smiths to play the Hushbringer, right? That's the main problem. So I'm not too sure about the Hushbringers yet. I think we want them in the deck, or in the sideboard, but I don't know if we want them against Rakdos or not. Fish, huh? Fishy fish boys. No, no, no! Oh my god, that's the wrong card. I wanted to play the Smith. Holy shit! No! Did they... Am I losing my mind, or did they just swap in my hand there? What just happened? I was hovering over the Smith, man. Oh my fucking god. This is a nightmare. Actual, factual yikes. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Not good, is it, chat? It's not freaking good. Alright, chat, are you ready for the most sus play of all time? I animate my portable hole. I pass the turn. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. I have to counter that one or else they'll tap my portable hole, right? And then I can't use it anyway. Are they really sacking the Hex Catcher just to resolve the other one? That's not worth it. That's not worth it at all. Alright, time to hold back portable hole again, by the way. What a fucking throw this game was. My god. What an absolute fucking disaster throw this was. 5/5 portable hole does hold the fort a little bit at least. Alright, stupid tricksters. Forced counterspell. I don't really want to counter the tricksters, but guess you gotta counter what you gotta counter. Do it again, opponent. You can't say it. You need to stop this, dude, please. This is not worth it. This is not worth it. You're making a mistake, my friend. Fish brain. You've untapped my 5/5. What? Okay, let's tap again. Sure. Opponent is losing it, man. I guess we really did mess with our brain with our earlier play, huh? I think attacking with Smith is better. They can double block, sure, but that would give us another Smith rebuy next turn on the Lurrus, which is okay. And I don't think they have any lethal draws here, at least. If they go full Smark, then we just get a lifelink swing back, right? Our draws have been pretty awful, I'll say that. If they double block this portable hole, I'm going to be a little annoyed about their card draw, but it's okay. How many lands do we play? Only 22, man. Not a ton. This is a kind of a weird draw for both players in this game, I would say. Alright, 3/5/5s, go. Very strange game. Very, very strange. Hushbringer doesn't really do anything, does it? It stops Trickster and the one that draws? I mean, I guess Scout. That can't be enough. Or is it? Because remember, we have to to play the Hushbringer, we have to cut the Smith. Surely the Smith is better. If the Hushbringer stopped their Rejury triggers, then I'd be interested, but... What's Veto supposed to hit? Well, it doesn't hit anything game 1, really, but it's Coco. But game 2 and 3, it hits Coco plus all their counters and stuff that they bring in. Dude, I love Historic, man. Getting to keep one landers just feels damn good, doesn't it? Alright, land me deck. Land me into Smith into Ornithopter. I'd say that's, we can describe that as never lucky. We need another 0-mana Thopter, man. These artifact decks could do with a little buff. At least if they Coco, we get to draw a card and maybe we get a land here. Hall! Hall! And Merfolk! Surely not. Opponents here for the long games, man. Long-term fish, yes. Do I run Field of Ruin? No, I do not. They don't have another one, chat. 2 again. Opponent just has the same hand as last game. My hand is a little bit worse than last game. Sadly. They're on the play though, and we've got 2 lands, so... We're doing about as good as you could hope, I suppose. We're 1 Ornithopter away from an easy win. That's indestructible if they have 2 more Merfolk, okay. No, that was the one I played this turn. Oh my god! Not like what am I doing, dude? I was certain that was the one that I played last turn. Wow. My brain? It does not function. I need a doctor. 1 second, chat. I just need a second with my eyes closed to mentally prepare myself for opening my eyes and seeing the disgusting messages in the chat of not support, but ridicule. Okay, I see them. But I'm now mentally strong, so they don't affect me in the slightest. I pass the turn, your go. Missed lethal. Oh, really, man? Really? Thanks for that. I didn't know. How are we supposed to support your mistakes? I'll tell you. You could say, don't worry, streamer, it's not your fault. That was the result of a faulty client not making it clearly aware that that was the Foundry that you'd cast this turn rather than the one that was previously in play. You could have said that. A little bit of a disaster, isn't it, chat? A little bit of a disaster. Now I'm just shook, man. Now I don't know what to do. This seems fine though, right? Go to 4. Man, it hurts. It frickin' hurts, doesn't it? I'm just not sure whether to block this or not. I think no. Okay. I'm losing my mind, chat. The ward 1 here is kind of crazy, by the way. I can't really use my removal spell until next turn because of it. Need at least 1 spear? I've got a spear. This is a pretty bad game from me, but luckily our deck is broken as hell, so it doesn't really even matter. We win easily regardless. Easily winning is good? I think so, yes. Oh my god, man. What a fucking disaster. What an absolute disaster. Should have shame conceded? Nah. We battle until the bitter end. I need to remove this file, and obviously if I do it now they can Coco into another one, but if I let the Coco resolve first, they've got another 2 merfolk that they can sack to counter it, right? Whereas these ones are okay. I'm willing to take this risk. I'm surprised that they didn't even try and counter it, though. CROKEYZ wins from a casual 1 position frequently. Yeah, not when I'm fucking... mentally dead, though. That was a extremely bad mistake. Was that also the same game where I played turn to Michiko? So what the hell am I doing, man? It's crazy. I've got a serious case of the cube brain. Hushbringer not good? Hushbringer is good against them, yeah, but remember we've got to choose. We've got to choose between Hushbringer or Smith, because we can't play both. I think Smith is better, right? Wow, chump. Bam. Never punished? I mean, deck's just too good, man. What are you gonna do? Very suspicious blue source from the opponent here. And what one blue card even counters Lurrus? None? But what are these chumps, man? I'm scared. We're about to get wrathed. Supreme Verdict. Alright. Please ignore the mess up that was game 2. That was my bad. Okay. I've recovered, chat. I think I'm mentally stable once more. So we've played against Rakdos midrange and Fish. La criatura BB. Now the Smith is so damn good, huh? Play Michiko's not, man. Shut up, okay? It was a simple mistake that can be made by anyone. Alright? Just fucking chill, okay? Good hold up counter there, but I think it's better to just get your shit going out. Alright, attacking into Trap Finder is highly sus. Let's just do this. Attack with the Ornithopter. And then next turn we'll pump one Ornithopter with Michiko's and Ensoul the other one. It should be lethal. I think we beat everything except another munitions expert, I suppose. Because I won't be able to Ensoul and counter on my own turn. Maybe a land helps though. Alright, stupid gobbles, huh? We have basically no sideboard for goblins. That's because I don't respect it as a deck. I don't respect it as an archetype. I don't respect any goblin players as players. I think it is scum of the earth. And I'm here to show it who's boss. Unless I'm playing it. In which case, I think goblins is like the most fun tribe by 10x. But while I'm not playing it, it is my job to be a hater. Favorite archetype, by the way. Not my favorite archetype, but goblins are definitely my favorite tribal deck to play. The mimic is kind of weird, no? Should we play Hushbringer? I mean, flyers are good, right, against goblins? Best tribes in Magic are goblins and rogues. Most fun, yes. Best, I'm not sure, but most fun, I'm definitely sure. Okay. Gotta say I'm very surprised by that play, but sure. No blocks? No. We don't want this thing to die for free. We want to make opponent work for it, man. Trap Finder dying is good for them. Hushbringer's death triggers too? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know that. I do now, though. Oh, no, opponent. Opponent also unaware. Right. No red cocoa, please. Okay, so the Hushbringer seems like a reasonable choice. I'm glad I'd made it. That does nothing. Hushbringer, baby, coming through. Okay, that does nothing. Could make some blocks there, but I would turn off my counter. I think it's we chill for now. How is it a free block? I have to pay one I have to lose my counter spell to block. Isn't that what I just said? Anyone listening to the stream not on mute? Free block if you ignore the price. Yes, I suppose. Whoa, I just got a free Ferrari last night. I gave the dealer like 200k and they gave me a Ferrari for free. Ecuador. Ecuador.